Now it's the power speed combo. Lee. That one's upstairs, ball one. Tony, a former all-star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. On the ground to first, Naylor. He'll do it himself. One up, one down. Runner at second, two down. And there's a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed to the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. Stick throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it up.
Runner breaks for third. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to third, safe. That wasn't close. In the air, out towards right center. Sanchez makes the catch. Back at Truist Park. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Leiter back to work. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
This one in the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. To the right side, Rogers whips it to first. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Lee digs in now. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the fake. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. His 47th home run of the season. It's 10-4.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Lee with a valiant job in defeat. Put together 3 hits, one of them. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Lee. Roby back to work. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first. One up, one down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage.
Man at first, one away. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one. Just missed.
Off the plate. Ball two.
Alvarez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That one fouled off, 2-2. Fastball is outside. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the top of the wall. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive, he's got it. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
On the ground to third. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Roby back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them. So
hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll circle the bases. His second homer this series. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some.
Lee had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. One down. Up next for the Rangers, Jesus. First and second, no outs. Lee now at the plate. That one outside. And that is ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Just missed. Tying run and scoring position here in the third and final game of the series. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To second, there's 1 on the nailer. They get 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Liner snagged it first. Dives for the bag. Got him. So man at first. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Settles underneath it. drops into the glove. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors. So bases all loaded up. Lee will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Bases loaded, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a pop-up. And the infield fly rule call. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Lee. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Dyer at second with 2 down. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His 49th home run of the season. It's 11-6. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
Harris.
Fauché is just 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers have won 4 in a row. Lee was a real bright spot despite the loss. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
So 2 down, and here comes Alec Bohm. So a man at first. Now it's going to be Lee. Outside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball one. Upstairs.
That's ball two.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's worth the price of admission. His 52nd home run of the season. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Runner at first with no outs here.
7.
Lee
1-0.
goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Nope.
And that's a pitch
Ball,
early in
one
this
strike.
game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. First and second, no outs. And next for Atlanta, Elly De La Cruz. That one the other way, and there's a hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that one is lifted in the air. Jokes. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Here comes Austin Riley.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's 4-0. So 2 on with 2 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Leo Novoa. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit, 1 run in already. He is safe. It's 6-0. Leo Novoa with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Lee, the next to hit, takes ball one. Dyer off of first with 2 away. And that one pulled foul. That's inside.
Inside. Ball, that's inside.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
We got a full count.
Great RBI
3-2.
spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Another homer. His 53rd homer of the year. It's 8-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now batting.
So up next, Lee. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And that misses. And it's 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. That one
Ball, that's
outside.
outside.
And that's ball 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Burleson sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next to hit, Lee. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. That one is absolutely belted. McCarthy going back. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Lee had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
No question.
We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Lee. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Miller back to work. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one inside. Now 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball to Bohm. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. So 2 away with nobody on. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. And that one hammered. That's back. And it hits the fence. Round second, digging for third. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Lee in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And he chases a high fastball there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that one at 95 missed up top. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one is upstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And that one in the air center field. McCarthy under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Lee went deep twice in his last game.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And gone. Out to the deepest part of the field. He'll touch them all. His 54th home run of the season. It's 10-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Now in for the Braves, Lee. He's already homered in this game. Outside low, 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. McCarthy going back on it. Pulls it into the warning track. 1 run in the... Lee was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer. Okay, all set to go. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, C.J. Abrams. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
0-1. Swings through that.
Up hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between, perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
And he grounds one to the right side. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The first baseman.
One gone, runner at first. And now Corey Julks. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Throw into third. The tag out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
Now batting, number 7.
Lee working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He nails one out to right. Home run number 55 on the year. It's 4-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting.
And next for Atlanta, Lee. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Base hit. And out to a board. Oh, he botches it. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Here's the pitch to Olson. Runner on the move. Swung on, looped into center. Hauls it in for the out. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie.
Base is empty, one away. Jake McCarthy digs in now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Makes a leap and grab for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lee. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
No strike.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His 56th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 6-0. Siggy, that's 449 career homers, and it ties him with both Jeff Bagwell and Vladimir Guerrero.
Well, you just named a pair of Hall of Fame players, so I think we know where he's headed after he retires. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Lee really stood out in this win, collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
So 2 down, and now Lee.
Number 7.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lee was incredibly productive in his last game with 6 RBIs. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1.
I can't believe how comfortable he was at the plate in the last game, Boog. 6 RBIs in a game is nuts.
2-1.
Only 8 players have done that 10 times or more in their careers, including Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, Nelson Cruz, and Ted Williams.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Runner on to go. In the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner on the go again. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Now batting.
Man at first, 1 away.
Whoa.
Lee, in his 7th season, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 1-0.
Yeah.
Dyer, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And this is inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Right through there for a strike.
Cancel.
Three and 2 now. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Lee in the box again. Takes a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Here's Matt Olson down. Pickoff move to first. Lee back on a dive.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Here goes the runner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 2 outs. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie Diller. Runners on the move. In the dirt. Throw to second. 280 safe. It's a double steal. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. And he grounds one to the right side. Murphy throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 2-1 now. Softly hit into right field, and it stays fair. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Lee. Pardinho back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
No, that's
and now 2 and 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Lee did a good. Here's the second baseman, Leo Murphy. Now fly ball to right center. Lee on the move, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Aguilar back to work. Lee, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, nobody on. Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A solo shot. His 57th homer of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1. lineup flips over at the plate. Leo Murphy.
Leo Murphy.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dives. What a play!
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Two outs, base is empty.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Just missed. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late and he reaches safely.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Move to first.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Runner on the go. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. The 0-1. On its way to the corner. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So 2 runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Lee. Top of the zone for a called strike.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Lee will treasure this game forever as he hit. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
Lee now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Alvarez at second with 2 down. Now one missed. Lee launched a homer in his most recent game. Check swing, called strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Braves strand 1, scoreless after 1. Wilyer Abreu next to hit for the Rays. The 1-2. Lined into right. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Number 7.
McClanahan back to work. Just
the
missed.
corner.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering upstairs.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That clips the corner. High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. Hits the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got a leadoff triple.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle is not great. Other times, just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard and jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here is Matt Olson.
Olson.
One and 2.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Lee at third with nobody out. Line drive, a sliding stop. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get him out, and you take away the base hit.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Junior Caminero. That one the other way, and a base hit right there.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Lee goes 5 feet 11 inches, a career batting average over .325, and he's a former National League MVP. 2 out, space is empty. In the air out towards right center. Mullins in pursuit. And that'll do it. So runner at second, 2 down. Lee digs in now. 1 for 3. Swing, a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. His 58th home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 6-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Lee had a sensational showing in the win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Labor Day baseball coming up on the show. So 2 down, Lee next up for the Braves. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. That was blasted to the moon. His 59th home run of the season. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Back here in Philadelphia, now at the plate, Nick Kurtz. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010? And the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series. You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Baez makes the grab. 1 away. 2 out, space is empty. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. Home run number 60 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Zach Neto, the next to hit. 2 outs. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. The throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 gone, runner at first. Lee getting ready to hit. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. On the ground, 2 ball. Triolo over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they go quietly. First and second, 2 outs. Kenny digs in now. On the ground. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lee with a Ruthian achievement in this one, hitting his 60th homer of the season.
Well, it's a pretty small club he's in now, Boog. Not even.
Bottom of the first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Lipscomb.
Lipscomb.
And that one hammered. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
So digging in, Lee.
Number 7.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Abel back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a
Ball
rare
one.
talent, so much fun to watch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off.
Fell early in this ball game, down by 4 runs. You've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least 1 an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied up.
Ball.
That one just misses.
Full count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner on the move in the dirt.
2-2.
Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Lee leads off second with nobody out. Chopped out in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first. 1 out in the second. 1 out. Runner at second. Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. To second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2 on, 1 out. Kenny will hit next. The pitch. In the air, right field. Full extension, makes the catch. Two out, space is empty. Fouled off left side.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a
1-1.
little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. He'll touch them all. His 61st home run of the season. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 8-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Number 7.
And first offering is fouled off. Lee goes 5 feet 11 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner breaks for third. Out to short. Rolls across the diamond, and Olsen is set down. So up next, Lee. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Lee had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. So 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Lee homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His 62nd home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Kjerstad leads off first with 1 away. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Throw into third, and he's out.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
No ball.
Lee now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Lee with some impressive production lately. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
That was pretty nasty. Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat.
Up the middle. They take the force out. That'll end the inning after a lot of. So first and second with one man gone. Now it's the power speed combo. Lee, he's already homered in this game. That one missing inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. 1 run across. The relay to the plate. He beats it safe. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now Elly De La Cruz. He's trying for third. That's a hit. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Lee
Ball.
needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. He swings and fouls one off.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Kloffenstein with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll
One down. Spencer Torkelson, the next up for the Marlins. And a pitch. In the air, right field. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Lee. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Breaking ball, this is down and away. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball, Torkelson. Steps on first for the out. Bases loaded, 2 down. This to center field. Bellinger makes the grab. That is the ready now for the 5th inning. First and second, 2 down. And the first offering is not close.
Ball inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fought off foul. Goes down looking. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Lee. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Lee stands at second with no outs. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. A swing and a soft liner. And a base hit. Runner scores from second as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 5-2. Here comes Belly to take this cut. Lee next up for the Braves. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. First pitch misses.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Just off the inside edge.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ripped on a line to center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take game 1 of the series on the road. Lee played okay. And now here's the Marlins DH. Now in for the Braves. Lee. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Keller back to work. That one to first. Takes it himself. One up, one down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
In the air to left center. Outman on his way over. He's got it. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ball. No outs. Runners at first and third. Fastball is outside.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. One run across. Coming around third is Alvarez. The relay.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Man at second. Runner takes off. Fly ball to right. Berry brings it in.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Elly De La Cruz next up for the Braves. Runner takes off for third. Slow roller up the middle. Turang whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. Safe it home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 6-4. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And takes low for ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
And that's the third out. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Lee. Known for his late inning heroics. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that is that. We go to the ninth. And here's Lee had a great showing in the win. Knocked in 3 runs for them.
No question. He was
Kevin Campos, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. Leaping, and he brought it back. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His 66th home run of the season. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
And at first, here's the veteran outfielder, Josh Lowe. Line drive, base hit right field. Torkelson on his way to third. The throw in. And he's out easily. Man at first, one away.
Number 7.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one not close. And the count is 2-2. That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Off the batter's iron, gone. Another homer. His 67th home run of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 4-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
2 on, 2 outs.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger moving under this one. And that'll do it. And top. And now the right fielder, Lee. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner. But what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time. Never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
No, that's a ball.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for two. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's Matt Olson. Here's the pitch to Olson. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Drew.
Runners on the move. In the dirt. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. And the runners will move up. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Both runners tagging.
Runner from third comes across. They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good.
Lee really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Cracked a pair of